The Outer Worlds 2 presents you with a colony dominated by 3 different flavors of authoritarianism, all of which are so cartoonishly evil that it makes it sickening when you're forced to choose the lesser evil. Yet you enter this world as part of the Earth Directorate, an organization that adheres to liberal democratic ideals and fights fascism wherever it finds it. However, this obvious propaganda is revealed as a lie. When you discover they signed a deal with the Protectorate to leave them alone in exchange for skip drive technology. The brilliance of the Directorate's hypocrisy lies in how systematically comfortable it is. It's the only faction that doesn't begin from a place of malice. It emerges from pragmatism dressed up in democratic language. The reason they made a deal with the Protectorate is because to them, one agent operating in secret is more effective than open intervention, which isn't evil as a deliberate moral choice. It's evil as an acceptable byproduct of bureaucratic compromise, with the skip drives being worth more than their stated principles. And so Niles discovers that his faction didn't suddenly become corrupt, it was always willing to negotiate its values away one compromise at a time, forcing him to confront the uncomfortable truth that the institution he believed in was structured around protecting itself, not people. What makes Niles compelling is that he can't stop believing in the possibility of the Directorate even after discovering its lies. Whilst you're given the option to cynically accept the hypocrisy and move forward, Niles is psychologically invested in the Directorate's propaganda, so when it's revealed, he experiences genuine anguish because the betrayal is internal. The game presents 2 paths for Niles, each of which reflecting a choice that faces a person whose worldview has been upended, leaving to protect his ideals, or sacrificing them in order to stay within the Directorate out of convenience. His struggle is about whether redemption is possible for an institution already rotten to the core, and about whether loyalty to an idea can survive the death of the faction that supposedly embodies it. The cruelest aspect of this discovery is that it happens within the context of a game where every other faction is morally indefensible, forcing both Niles and you to grapple with the philosophical reality there's no pure options available. As such, the game suggests that when idealism is confronted with the reality of systematic corruption, it can't remain idealistic. It either transforms into a pragmatic collaboration, or it becomes a lonely, isolated principle stripped of its institutional power. So Niles can't keep his ideals by staying in the Directorate, nor can he effectively fight for them by leaving it, because there's no alternative structure capable of implementing them. For more Outer Worlds 2 essays, here's one on Aza and the Glorious Dawn Cult.